Note that compilers like Microsoft, Borland, etc. provide their own keywords apart from ones mentioned. These include extended keywords like near, for, ASM, etc. So there are some special compilers like Microsoft, Borland, etc. They provide their own keywords apart from these C keywords. So these keywords are near, far, ASM, etc. The first C program. Now we will study first C program. Armed with knowledge of types of variables, constants and keywords, the next logical step is to combine them to form instructions. Before we begin with our first C program, do remember following rules which are applicable to all C programs. So now we are armed with the knowledge of all type of variable, constants and keywords. So now the next logical step is to combine them to form instructions. Now we are combining them to forming instructions. Before we begin with our first C program, do remember following rules which are applicable to all C programs. So before beginning with our first C programs, we have to remember following rules which are applicable to all C programs. So these are basic rules. Rule A: each instruction in C program is written as a separate statement. Therefore, a complete C program would comprise a series of statements. So each instruction in C program is written as a separate statement. That means each instruction is separate. So the complete C program would comprise of series of statements. That means it will contains a series of statements. That means it will contains a lot of statements. So lot of statements are written in series. So this is rule A. Rule A, or we can say that it is a common thing that each statement is separate and they are combined together, all statements. So C program is basically combination of these statements. Rule B: the statement in program must appear in same order in which we wish them to be executed, unless of course the logic of problem demands a desirable jump or transfer of control to statement which is out of sequence. That means the statement will appear in same order. That means it will perform task in same order as we have mentioned, unless we are jumping somewhere or we are transferring to some part of code, so that we will discuss in jump instructions, etc. So it says that statements in program appear in the same order in which we wish them to be executed, unless of course the logic of problem. So they appear in same order in which we wish them to executed. So this is rule B. Now rule C: blank spaces may be inserted between two words to improve the readability of statements. So blank spaces may be inserted between two words to improve the readability of statement. However, no blank spaces are allowed within variable, constant or keyword. So blank spaces may be inserted between two words. That means if we are typing int 3, so between that int and 3 we are giving space, but we have to also note that however no blank spaces are allowed within a variable, constant or keyword. That means we should know that within variable we should not do this. That means if we are writing a variable, then there are no spaces allowed in that within a variable name. If we are defining a variable as apple, so we cannot give space between that a p p double ple, so we cannot give space between that. So we have to know that also. So this was rule C.